So if you notice, a Strat actually looks like with the plate taken off.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Let me see it real close. There we go. Very good.
You know, so, and that comes through the other thing. You know, when you string a Stratocaster, you go through and up, over, and, you know, to the head.
Right.
On a one that has a whammy bar, you know, otherwise it's just like a Telecaster. It goes straight through the base plate. So,
all
right. Well, we're getting
what else
moving.
we got to do today on this?
Well, today that might work for today. I might start the neck, just shaping it.
Sure.
And
what time do you have?
I got about 1:45.
Okay, good. Because I don't have to be.
So you let me know when your
I
time.
I gotta leave here about 3:30.
Oh, okay. Right, well, what I'm going to do then, I'm just going to start measuring this. See, you can see how in the ages past, these little notches here,
right.
That's how I used to run string on these guitars.
Oh, I see.
And I'd thread it through these things and then all the way up here, and then I'd melt off the ends and stick it on there. But that didn't work as good, and they're never as tight. The strings never stay tight. For some reason, that mounting always kind of, because I'd put it on cardboard.
I'm going to go to the little boys are in here, but
right.
You want to stay right
where this is.
Right.
Give me a 0 target. All right.
Right in there.
Okay.
Either one of those two places right there.
Okay.
Because that's right in there.
All right. So can I keep going or?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do?
Try not to go any further. Well, you moved.
Well, I moved it, but I know where the space is.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You're right. You're in a good spot.
Yeah.
I mean, what we could do, you could just put a dot, but you know where you are.
Well, I kind of know where that is.
All right.
And now what I'm going to do here is just sort of draw this little neck shape off by using the photo image here as a guide. And this is how you get your scale, at least, to be correct. This is one of my tools, so I'm sacrificing it now for the sake of this little guitar neck. I'll put my eyeballs on so I can see where I'm going now. I've got scraps of this and scraps of that lying all over the place, so they're gonna get in the way eventually. Shrapnel and whatnot. So now I'm going to try and trace this shape without getting in the way of the camera if I can. This is the famous Fender scroll. And it's just about a straight line from the top of the scroll to the back of the neck, or the nut. I hope this is showing up on the camera, and better so, even I hope it's showing up well. The head's the important part, because the rest of it's just a straight line. So that looks pretty close. Now we've got to get the width of this thing. And I've made myself a little set of mics here. I don't know how accurate they are, but to get the width of this, kind of eyeball it. For the heel of the neck. I've been talking.
That's good.
I'm going to make it a little wider so that if I need to, I can shave it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I made my own set of little micrometer tools here so I can measure the width. It's like my grandfather used to do when he made violins in his spare time. He'd make his own tools.
Mm-hmm.
He made spring-loaded calipers so that he could, you know how violin has that arch and it's carved on the top and the bottom? Well, to keep the thickness, you know, he made these little calipers that were spring-loaded with a little gauge on it.
Yeah.
He could run it along like that, you know, and it would say where it was the high spot.
Wow.
And what he did was he didn't have the tools we have today. He'd take broken glass and scrape the wood away with broken glass, kind of like a little flat-edge plane.
Wow.
You know, and I have one of his violins here at the house.
Oh.
We could show it, you know, if you want. But so anyway, that's kind of what A little bit of the legacy showing up here. Am I still on camera?
See.
See. Sigh.
Thanks.
Sue. This is, like I was saying earlier, this is a tool that I'm using to cut up right now. I'm
You notice how
sacrificing.
excited he was when you said, "Is that Bill?" Did you notice that?
Yeah. He's like, uh-oh, somebody's listening in that shouldn't be.
No, he was excited.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there's the little strat head neck, whatever. You know, it's got the scroll and all that in there. And hopefully I don't cut myself if I do this, because this is a tough piece of wood and it's going to use a sharp little blade. Let's see. Is it in here? Yeah. See, this is a little metal saw. It's a little saw blade. And that dude, if it skips on you, it could be curtains. Where did my nail go? Oh, there it is. This is another one of my special pieces, my tools. This nail. It's a necessary thing to hold this thing in place. I hope that's, yeah, rats. I'm gonna need to change the chuck. And I don't mean Barry. Or. Okay, it's got to be a little thinner. That looks about right. It's amazing I picked out the right one so quickly. I never get the right one that fast. It's always like, well, it's the, you know, I go through all of them, and it's always the last one that I haven't picked yet. People say, yeah, it's always the last one because that's the one you needed. No, it's the last one because that was the only one left. I'm going to slow that down so it doesn't go crazy on me if I should miss. But this is a very sharp little knife. See, I don't think this is balsa. It may qualify as balsa, but it's awfully tough.
Probably some pine.
Maybe.
They make a lot of, you know, like
Hobby wood.
Well, they make rulers and paint sticks. And,
Yeah.
you know, it could be a paint stick.
Could be.
Looks like it.
It's cutting through all right, though. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's fast. It's not accurate, as you can see. It's, you know, but this is the part where they put music.
Yeah. We'll use your 1005 stuff.
No, you could.
No, that's where you're going to.
But I don't know. It's not real good background music, but we'll see.
I don't know why not.
I don't know.
It's you, baby.
Yeah, baby. Okay. Hope I'm not lousing this up. See how hard that stuff is? It's just regular wood. That's not, yeah, that ain't balsa. This room has probably got wood shavings and metal shavings from 14, 15, 20 years ago in the carpet. Kind of like your shop in the back of your house, you know. It's got all that old ancient.
What's in my carpet?
Yeah.
Boogers, snot.
So, let me take this wheel off of here. Not the wheel. If you ever saw the movie Help, John Lennon, you know, they go into the jeweler's store and they're going to try and cut that ring off of Ringo's finger. And he says, the wheel. And Lennon says, not the wheel. That dry, deadpan expression on his face cracks me up. I put things back the way I found them. That's why I'm being kind of OCD about this. Putting everything back the way it was. So yeah, but it's a lot of
They get in my shop. They go, "Oh, you're a neat freak." You know, they think they're going to walk over pounds of leather and you know, stuff stacked up everywhere.
Kind of like here, you mean?
No, I mean my shop. It's a organized mess.
Oh yeah. Well, this is chaos, but I know where everything is.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to try and shave this thing.
Come down a little further.
I always forget the camera's on. I'm just shaping the neck now with the X-Acto. All right, now I got to do.
Don't cut towards you.
No, I know. What am I thinking here? I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have put that away yet, but. I'm just going to block this off so I'll know where to stop contouring. And if I goof this up, we'll have another off-camera session and I'll magically appear with a good one. Because this thing has got some splits in it, but that's okay. So far it looks all right. It's a little thinner than I want it to be. I think I'm going to use another piece of wood. I'm going to use this easy stuff. Yeah.
You're not going to use that?
No, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to just make a new one.
So you start over? You're starting over?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to start.